Hello everybody, welcome back. We're not putting a vlog out this week because we put 2 out last week because we did Daniel 1 and Daniel 2. Everywhere we've been recently, everybody's been saying, you know, what's with Lauren, what's with Lauren, what's with Lauren. So we thought we'd kind of just explain what is going on with Lauren, and I'm going over to you really because I'm not going to remember everything. But if you forget anything, I'll let you know.
Thanks for that. Okay, so Lauren has a problem with her jaw. Lauren is unable to eat any solid food. She's on a completely liquidized and fluid diet. All this started when Lauren was 13, 14 with pain in her jaw, and the dentist thought it was down to grinding. So we went to the dentist, they fitted her with a tooth guard in the hope that this would help. It didn't. In fact, it made it worse. And then one day in school, Lauren yawned and her jaw locked. She managed to release it eventually, but then from then it's just sort of progressed and got worse and worse and worse. So over time and a good few years, it's now got to the point where Lauren has no movement in her jaw really. It's locked at about 18 millimetres, and this is because she's got degenerative arthritis in her jaw. The left is worse than the right. So then Lauren kept going to the GPs and one thing and another, and eventually she got referred to Max Fax. Max Fax then decided that there was a problem with the disc. She'd an MRI. There was a problem with the disc, and the disc had moved, they said. So they did 2 surgeries about 12-15 months apart in order to try and push the disc back to where it should be, because the disc, it just doesn't move, so it's just stuck. Neither of these surgeries worked, so then we were back to the drawing board, and she went back to Max Fax, but it was a different surgeon, and he said, we'll put Botox in the muscles because it's the muscles that are the problem. The Botox should relax the muscles, so she had umpteen rounds of Botox. It didn't relax the muscles, it's destroyed them. So now she's in a worse position than she was in before. So that led us into doing some research, and eventually we managed to raise enough money for Lauren to go to Harley Street in London to see a Max Fax surgeon called Luke. He did a CT cone scan on Lauren's jaw and straight away said, you've got degenerative arthritis, you need a complete jaw replacement, titanium jaw. Unfortunately, this is not available in our region on the NHS, and trying to get these surgeries on the NHS is really, really difficult. Can take between 12 months and 3 years to complete the 2. In order to have it done privately, the cost with expenses, extra medical care, pre-op, post-op and all the rest of it, we're looking at between £90,000 and £95,000. Now, our friends and family have been unbelievably generous, but trying to raise that amount of money is extremely difficult. Times are hard and people are struggling, but the people are donating what they could and what they can, and we're eternally grateful for that. We've had people off other YouTube channels, so all kind of campers have been offering anybody that donates £10 to Lauren's page will receive a cup, a keyring and a sticker from them, so that's amazing. And also Dubs, Bugs and Campers have approached all kind of campers, and they are going to donate some merchandise so we can arrange a raffle again to try and raise some money. And then there was also a meeting with somebody that does fundraising, and they've suggested that we try and break it down into smaller amounts and arrange contact businesses. So I'll let Paul explain that bit, because I think you know a bit more than me.
She come up with an idea of approaching maybe about 20 businesses, 20 businesses. Like 19 businesses would be like £5,000 for each, not necessarily you know, the company.
Not for the businesses.
Not for the business to give,
fund
just
it.
to, you know, put round the staff, maybe get the staff to try and fundraise, you know, just have like, just simple stuff like bring cakes in and things like that, and over a period of time hopefully get that, you know, get that figure. And maybe it might be a bit high, maybe we should look at more businesses and maybe go £2,500. I don't really know really, but you know, if you've got any ideas of how we can do it, you know, in the comments please, would be absolutely fantastic.
That would be amazing, because if Lauren has to wait between 12 months and 3 years, she's now currently at 40 kilograms, which is just over 6 stone. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, we're having to liquidize everything, and she's also on these horrible dietary supplements, which she has to have. Hates it, they taste disgusting, but she's got to have it, try and build the calorific value up. The stress, the pain, cocktail of painkillers that she's on every day, not being able to have a normal life, she's got no social life, she's unable to work, she can't have a relationship, all the things that we take for granted each and every day. She's got none of it. So if anybody can help in any way at all, we will be eternally grateful, and I'm sure Lauren will be too. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate
Absolutely.
each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Give Mummy a kiss. Give Mummy a kiss.
It's hard, isn't it? Every
Okay.
time you talk about it, you end up in tears. It's just heartbreaking. It really is, but we'll get there
Yeah,
one day.
we both. Yes.
Into Tesco's to get some ingredients for Lauren's favourite soup: carrot, coriander and butternut. She's having a bit of a tough day today, so I'm going to make her a nice soup and we can batch it, so when we get back you can watch me make it and liquidise it for her. Hopefully that'll cheer her up a little bit. We'll see you soon. Let's go to Tesco's. It's wet out there. I'm not too warm either. I'll just take this bear lock off. Good security measure, that keeps it in reverse. I didn't think it were going to start then. Okay. Okay, so home from Tesco's. I've got my ingredients for Lauren's soup. So we've got onion, butternut squash, stock cubes, some coriander seeds, which I'm going to grind down, and I've also got some fresh coriander leaves, salt, white pepper, and obviously water for the stock. So I'm going to start by doing the veg first. Get that chopped up. Salt, and then I think we're good to go into the slow cooker. And then once it's cooked, liquidised, I'm going to put it into these tubs that I got from B&M. They're actually brilliant for freezing. You can only use them for reheating, you can't actually cook in them. But storage wise for the freezer, because we do a lot of batch stuff for Lauren, so if we're not at home she just needs to pop it in the microwave, so that just makes life a lot easier, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is the supplement drink that Lauren needs to have to try and increase the calorie content to get some weight back on, because she is only 40 kilograms now, which equates to just over 6 stone. So her BMI is only 17, so we're on a mission to try and increase that if we can. So I'm just going to mix this with her milk and then take it upstairs for her. Okay, so the soup's ready. Been in its slow cooker for about 3 hours. Nice and soft now, so I'm going to start blitzing it so it's nice and smooth for Lauren. And then we're going to batch it up in these tubs, like I mentioned earlier, from B&M. They're ideal, these, for freezer. So let's do that and try not to splash myself in process.